Welcome back to Dive Jen. Today we're covering YouTube and how and why I got started. So basically I literally wanted to do YouTube for 3 to 4 years, and the one thing that held me back was other people's opinions of me and what they would say or think. At the end of the day, I do not care anymore what other people think. I used to be such an insane people pleaser, and I have come a long way since then, and I still have things I need to improve on, but I definitely think that I've come a long way since then, considering I have started my YouTube channel. And the only regret I have is what everyone else says, and that is that I hadn't started sooner, because I created this account on the 14th of January this year, so 2025, and I posted my first video upload on the 22nd of January. So yeah, I've been doing it for nearly, what's that, like 3 months now, which is crazy how quick it's gone. Basically, we have a total of 158 subscribers so far, and our watch hours is about at 1200. So it's all really exciting, it's all coming together. To get monetized on YouTube, I think it's the same. They have like a different eligibility for monetization, and it's like 500 subscribers and about 3,000 watch hours. I'm not sure exactly what that entails, but I think you can do like groups where people subscribe or they can donate or something. I'll put a bit more information about it here as well. And the other one is you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So we are on our way to that, and I'm really excited because I feel like our community has grown so much, and I've just had so much support from friends, family, and literally you guys as well. I couldn't be any more grateful. I literally just wish I started sooner. I also wanted to ensure that I mentioned it's so important to trust the process, and what I mean by that is you could post a video and the views will be quite low for the like first day or two even, but honestly I had a video, I posted it the first day, it got like maybe 30 views or something, and literally I woke up today, so what, 4 days later, and it now has over like 700 views on that specific video. So my word of advice to you is just trust the process, honestly. And the best thing about YouTube is it's not always about trends. I personally think that because it's like a search engine optimization, you could have videos that will pop off at a later time and not immediately. I think as a society, and especially my age group, we are so used to getting instant gratification. So sometimes we get very impatient with things when they don't happen straight away. That's something that I've been personally working on. I know that scrolling through TikTok has kind of burnt my brain and given me what they call brain rot. So I've been working on watching long form content, and I've really enjoyed watching YouTube videos actually. I feel like it's helped me a lot with that, and I've now got like a time limit on my phone for TikTok for like 15 minutes a day, just to ensure that I'm not sitting on that app for hours and hours, because it's so easy to just get in that scroll hole. Another really important point I want to address is criticism. Now, it can be really hard because sometimes people share their opinions and they aren't always nice about it or can be really blunt. I approach this where if I see a comment that I don't necessarily agree with, and at the end of the day it's important to remember that we are all entitled to our own opinions even if we disagree. So that's kind of what I address in the comment. I say, you know, I address what I think about it and what they've said, and then I say at the end, like, thank you for sharing, we're all entitled to our opinion, just so hopefully they don't like comment again on it. I know my opinion and my belief in that, and just because you don't agree with that doesn't mean that you have to be rude to people. So yeah, that's kind of how I approach those. I think it's important to remember that there will be people who are rude and blunt and hide behind their keyboards, unfortunately, and you will have to put up with that. So that's something that you could try and mentally prepare for as well, because it's not always the nice comments that you get, even though those are the best and very much appreciated. But yeah, you're gonna have people who don't agree with you, and that's okay, because I love doing this. Like, honestly, editing videos and creating content is so fun. I also have the most driest humor in the world. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called The Office. I think it's on Netflix and things. It's literally one of the funniest like TV series I've ever watched.
Truck to refrigerators to dumpster, 360 spin onto the Palace, backflip gainer into the trash can.
Yeah, gainer! Yeah!
Hardcore, parkour!
Hardcore! I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Yeah! Hardcore.
The humor in that is like my favorite. And so when I create content, I literally love spinning my own like meme content in here, because it makes me laugh, and I'd hope that it would make other people laugh as well. So yeah, that's something I really look forward to. Obviously, it does take time to generally build your YouTube channel. I've watched people who started making their channel in like 2020, and to see them now, like one of the content creators I watch on here, her name, you might have heard of her, she's Hannah Alonso. I love her content so much. I think she has like 600,000 subscribers, and I believe she made her account in like 2020 or something. And to see that growth over those years is so exciting, and how far her channel has progressed. It's also really exciting seeing people's like first video that they post compared to the most recent. I find that generally the quality gets like so much better, and the sound is way better as well. Obviously they might have decided to put money into getting like a better quality camera that has good audio as well. Especially when you first get started, personally, I don't think you need anything expensive. I literally use my own phone to make videos, and it seems to be doing the job. Obviously, as we grow and like build more of a community, I do want to look at purchasing a better quality camera and audio, because I think those things are important. But for now, I just wanted to focus on getting started. I just use a ring light I got from Kmart. Everyone loves Kmart. And I also have a life binder, so I'll show you what that looks like. Basically, I'm using that to keep track of my watch hours and my subscribers. I am one of those people who loves ticking off things. I just feel so accomplished when I do that. So I'll show you what that looks like as well. So this is a life binder. I made my first video on this life binder, and if you wanted to go check that out, I'll link it here for you guys to have a look at. But basically what I've been doing, so I printed these out just at Officeworks, my local Officeworks, and I've been using it to keep track, and that's kind of what it looks like as well. So as you can see, we're making progress. We still have a little bit to go, but I always say we have to start somewhere, and our subscribers as well. So we've definitely made a start, which is really awesome. If you did want to support the channel, I always would appreciate it. I'd love to have you here ongoing, and yeah, I truly appreciate every single support network that I've had. It just means so much to me. This has literally been a dream of mine for years, and I'm just so glad that I made a start, because it can be so easy to put things off as well. I also can be a procrastinator, and so that also probably didn't help with my slow start to creating my YouTube. But honestly guys, if you've been considering making a YouTube, like, I couldn't encourage it more. Like, step out of your comfort zone. We're only got this one chance at life, and I feel like if it's something you've been envisioning for yourself, I think you should just go for it. And I also think another big misconception is that you need to like niche down and like focus on one particular thing. But personally, I've been like creating content around different things, and I really like that I can have a variety of different content instead of just pigeonhole like one thing to talk about. I feel like people like variety as well, and you'll have people who watch one particular like niche that you do. For example, Hannah Alonso She posts like multiple different things. I'm interested in like 2 different playlists that she does, and I just don't see the issue in that. Like if you've got people who watch like certain videos that you do, I just don't think that we should like niche down, because you could miss out on a whole nother like audience if you do that as well, in my opinion. So yeah, I think that's really important. Variety is good. Now the editing tools that I use personally, iMovie on my phone, and that's been a great editing tool. Obviously once the channel grows a bit more and I want to have some more creative control over my content, I might look into other options, but for now that's actually working really well for me, quite easy to use as well. And I think it's called Blipsy, and I'll drop the other one as well. I use those for my audio sounds, so for my edits. I think it's also really important to remember that it's your journey, so don't compare your day 1 to someone else's day 500. The best thing is it looks so different for everyone, and one person's journey won't look like yours, and that's okay as well. I think it's important to remember that we are all at different stages in our life, and just because someone seems further ahead than you doesn't mean that they necessarily are. And it also doesn't take away from the fact that we all do start from 0, and you need to start somewhere. So just believe in yourself, just go for it. And if you need guidance, like there's so many YouTube videos as well on here and other content that you can use to get started. So don't forget to look at that. There's heaps of free resources that you can use, and just learn from other people as well. What's that saying? Fail hard, fail fast. Success loves speed. So just try and do your best. At the end of the day, we are all doing our best. So that is everything from me today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to support our community, please subscribe below, and also comment. Let me know what you think, and have you wanted to start a YouTube channel as well? You've been a bit anxious too, I totally get that. Have an amazing rest of your day. I hope to see you next time. Bye.